reservation.
Red wine. This is the nice bottle you bought us from Christmas.
I'm even going to have a glass. We haven't stopped all day, and this is our lunch and dinner.
Courtesy of Zone. And as you can see, suitcase is still sitting there. I haven't unpacked them yet.
But we've done a lot of work.
The bed's made, that's about it.
Okay, chin chin.
Cheers. Cheers. So here we are at the Ingenia Holiday Village. Used to be called Landsborough Caravan Park. We're down in the caravan or camping section. It's actually quite nice. Fairly full at the moment. It's not a big caravan park, but quite pleasant. I have this lovely lagoon area here, as you can see beside the barbecues. It's really quite good, and if you're a bird watcher like me, it's even better because I've seen a azure kingfisher this morning, along with a number of water birds that are here as well. Very clean, very tidy, very nice. Very pleasant people here, quite helpful for us. We're our first night here, so quite helpful in giving us a bit of a hand with the setup because I didn't have enough chocks to go into the front jack and couldn't get the jack high enough, so they gave us some timber chock, which was nice of them. Very nice. Well, we've arrived at Kilcoy, having a quick look around as we head on through to Highfields in Toowoomba. Just had coffee at the Cobb & Co Pie and Bakery. The pies were delicious. My wife had a sausage roll and can also say the same, delicious, and the coffee wasn't too bad. The pie, if you like a lot of gravy in it, was spot on. Beautiful pie. Did you go and see the craft markets?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, they're lovely homemade bits and bobs. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Okay, so we're now back on the road.
Yeah.
Well, here we are, day 6 in the van, and you can see behind us is a Zone Caravan following us. We're just leaving Kilcoy and heading on towards Highfields. If you're wondering what's happened from day 1 through to day 5, well, that's secret. Mainly because apparently when you use a GoPro, you don't just hit the on button, you have to hit the record button as well. So we've recorded nothing for the last 5 days.
Missed out on all those recordings of excitement as we approach Zone Factory to pick up our van.
It's anyway. a newbie era, I admit. We're not only new at caravans, we're new at the GoPro, so everything's all new for us.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll have the pleasure of our video for the remainder of the trip. You just missed out in the first 5 days.
Aren't you lucky?
Anyway, we're thoroughly enjoying our new van.
Yeah.
It's travelling very well, and you know, the D-Max is pulling it no worries at all. You can certainly feel it's on there. It's a big difference from having nothing on there.
You can certainly see it's on there as well.
Yeah, because it's weighing in at about 3.3 tonnes, somewhere around there, with everything full like we have at the moment. So you can feel it. You can feel it when you brake, and you can feel it when you accelerate. But it's towing smoothly, and the D-Max is handling it well.
Yeah.
So,
it's surprising how much room we actually have in the 18-foot van. Everything's tucked away beautifully.
Yeah.
We've got loads of room. Clothing is tucked away nicely, and we weren't too sparse in the clothing area, or I wasn't typically. size. We've got loads of room as well, so it's worked out beautifully. So far, so good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, comfortable van. We've had the heater on at night time because it's been getting down to about 6 degrees, and now we're heading towards Stanthorpe, so it's predicted to be around about 0, so we'll definitely have the heater on out at Stanthorpe as well. But
Toasty warm we've been.
Yes, it does work quite well.
Yeah.
So we're pleased as punch, and the first 2 days in the van are mostly just been set up. So we're looking forward to now spending the 3 days out at Stanthorpe in relaxation mode as opposed to setting up the van mode, which was still all very enjoyable, but it'd be nice to just sit back and sit in a deck chair and sip a wine as we look at the sunset or look over a lake or whatever it is that we're doing at Stanthorpe. So
we're in beautiful, is it Darling Downs region? Or not quite?
No, Somerset's the region, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Near the Somerset
Well, we're 22 kilometres off Somerset Dam. But it's actually beautiful countryside. In spite of it being a little dry, it's still very, very scenic and beautiful countryside.
Well, here we are, set up at Country Style Caravan Park, just southwest of Stanthorpe. Got a lovely little setup here. We're in the what they call the Riverview section, which, as you can see, is overlooking a river of types. A few other campers down below us, but we've got a pretty good spot. Marley lookout, Stanthorpe, and now we're just going to have a little look over here, overlooking the town. This is our third trip up here. Our first time we come up 2006 for our honeymoon, well, a little further south, but we came here as part of our honeymoon drive. Second time we're here when we first bought the Skater. We took it for a long drive through New South Wales and back up through Stanthorpe. And now, here we are in the D-Max, doing the same thing. Been here 3 times in 3 different cars. Well, we've just finished 3 days at Country Style Caravan Park in Stanthorpe. It is a beautiful spot down on the river. There's a couple of different areas. We're in the camping area, so it's off-grid. There's also powered sites up further. And as you can see, looking around, it's a rather cool morning. I think it was 3 degrees when we got up. It's probably up to around 7 or 8 now. Beautiful fog still over the mist. We're mostly packed up, ready to head off shortly. It is a prime location where we are on the riverfront. Has to be, I think we got the best spot in the park actually, but that was just luck of the draw. You can see our view from outside our kitchen window or bedroom window, whichever you look, is just beautiful. There are plenty of birds here if you're a bird lover. Plenty of waterfowl, as you can see. I've seen the red-rumped parrots, yellow buff thornbill, I think I have that one wrong, red-browed finches, etc. So bird life's really quite nice. We had a beautiful fire raging last night, very toasty warm. A little bit of timber left over, which we'll take with us, and we'll be heading off very shortly.